Let's understand today a few more functions, text functions or formulas, which can be used for advanced analysis. So now we are going to explore four new functions, which are search, find, replace, substitute. Now, this is a bit advanced function. You need to understand the concepts for it. So let's start with the first function, which is search. Now, by the word itself, you will understand search is basically used to find the position of the string which you are trying to search, yeah, in the text, yeah. So it returns the position at which a string is first found, first occurrence of it. Please be aware of it, first occurrence or the first finding of the text in a particular string. So let's try to find out how it works. Now, suppose we have Google as a word that is supposed to be in which we are trying to search something. Yeah, I'm trying to keep it simple, 6 characters, not much complicated or big characters or big words. So suppose I want to search character G in Google. So what I'll do is equal to search, yes, open brackets, what I have to search for. So as I said, I want to search for character G. So since it's a character, I'll include it in double quotes. I'll say G, yeah, comma, text to search. From where I have to search it. So I have to search it from this word, which is Google, and I'll close the bracket. This is a very simple formula. I'll not go into the optional delimiters or optional things available in this formula. The two important things that you require for a search is the character or the string that you have to search or the text that you have to search, and from where you have to search those characters. So over here in this formula, I am searching for G in Google. So as I said earlier, it will find me the first occurrence of G. The first occurrence of G is in the first character itself. So G is occurring at the first character. Yeah. Suppose I change it to L. L is occurring at the fifth character. So G, double O, G, and L. L is the fifth character. So I'll get 5. So the position of L is 5. Yeah. So this is how you search a particular string or a character within a text. Yeah. So it's not only one character that you can search for multiple characters. Yeah. So if I want to search for LE, Google, so LE, yeah. So it will again give me 5 because LE starts from fifth character. So suppose I want to search for double O, yeah. So it is from second character. Yes. Yeah. Now let's understand the third option which is available in search, which is starting at. So it will start searching the character from this particular number or this particular character within the string. So suppose I want to tell Google or want to tell search to you start the search of O from character 4. So it will give me an error. Why? Because let's understand, I have asked search to find out double O from the character 4th. Now let's see what is character 4th. So character 4 is G. Yes. And double O is at the second character. So it will not find, the formula is not able to find double O in this entire text because it is, I have asked it to search from character 4. In case if I have asked it to search from character 2, so if I have specified as 2, it would have given me the answer as 1. Yes. So it is the second character in D1. And since I've started from 2, it has exactly given me 2. Yes. But if I give something which is out of the range where I'm starting my search from, if I'm telling it as I have done earlier, if I ask it to search from 4, it will give me an error because it's not able to find double O because I've started my search from the character 4. I have not started it from plus. But if I do not add this, it will automatically start searching from the first character. That's why it's giving the value as 4. Now, another thing, important thing that you need to understand about search is it is not case sensitive. So suppose if the if I add if I ask it to search G within D1, yeah, it will still give me 1 because it is able to find G at the first character, whether it be lowercase or it could be uppercase. Yeah, so it is not, search is not case sensitive. Yeah, search is not case sensitive. Second, if secondly, if I try to add the same thing, it will again give me an error. Yeah, I have to start searching. Okay, fourth character has a character G, that's why. So I'll start from 5. So it will give me an error. So same thing happens if you put a small letter or big letter or uppercase or small case letters. So it will again give you an error. So basically search, what it does is it will search for a character within a particular string. That's what you have to remember at any point of time. Second thing that you need to remember is search is not case sensitive, meaning if you put uppercase or lowercase, it will still give you the result. Yeah. Ensure the search for and text to search are not supplied in reverse order, as we got an error right now. So we took the search from fifth character and G was not available from fifth character, right? So from fifth character, if I try to ask search, so L is the next character. We do not find G at all. Yes. Now, whenever such thing occurs, you usually use if error function. Now we'll talk about if error at a later stage when we are talking about advanced functions in another videos, which I'll add a link in the description. But such functions are always used along with if error. Clear? So this is how you use search function in Google Sheets. Yes. Now let's come to find. Find again is the same way of doing search, but it is case sensitive. Yeah. That's the biggest difference between find and search. The syntax for both are same. Yes. Syntax for both are same. The only difference is it is case sensitive. For example, if I ask find, yeah, I'll search for G in Google. We'll use the same example. We'll go for Google and try to find out G. It gives me 1. Yes, because G is available in the above text, which is marked in green, which is in D1 in the first character. Yeah, it's in fourth character as well. But as I said earlier, find and replace gives you the first occurrence of any character. So it may be occurring multiple times in your string, but it will still give you the first occurrence. The first occurrence of G is at 0.1. So the character 1 is G. Now let's try the difference that I was talking about. For find, if I try to put capital G here, it will give you an error because find is case sensitive. It again has the same starts at, so if I ask him to start at third value, yeah, oh, I have to make it small. Yeah. So it is giving me 4 because the first character I have skipped. I have asked it to start searching from the character, third character. Yeah. So it is skipping the first, second character, and it is starting to search from third character, and the fourth character is G. That's why it is giving me the value as 4. Yeah. So the answer that is being returned is 4. Yes. Again, if I try to put capital G, it will give me an error because there is no capital G or uppercase character as G in the Google string that we have supplied already. Yes. So as I said earlier, the major difference between search and find is search is not case sensitive. It ignores the case, and find is case sensitive. So you have to be aware that you put the exact value which you are searching for in the string. Great. Now let's move on to replace. Now what does replace do? Replace basically replaces a part of a text string within a different text string. Now, for an example, let's take the same example of Google. Yeah. Suppose I want to replace OO in Google with I. Yeah. So I'll say is equal to replace open brackets. You have to specify the text that you want to use. So I'm saying Google, this is the text that I want to use. Yeah, position, I'll say 1. Yeah. Uh, Position, I'll say 1. I'll say uh, how many characters from 1 you want to replace. I'll say probably 2 characters. I want to replace 2 characters. Yeah. And what you want to replace with? I'll say I. Yes. And replacing OO with I. See this? So from first character, what it is doing? Let's understand the formula. So I'm using text D1, which is Google. I am saying I want to replace from which character? From first character, I want to replace 2 characters. So the first character is G, and from first character, I want to replace 2 characters. So this is 1, G is 1, O is 2, and I want to replace it with what alphabet? Is I. So G and O gets replaced by I. So let's do it once again. So suppose I want to replace the double O in Google. So I'll say, since double O are in the second character, so I'll say from second character, I want to replace 2 characters with I. Or I want to replace it with double I. So double O, I want to replace with double I. Yeah. So I'll say replace here. So double O has been replaced by double I. Yeah. From second characters, I am replacing 2 characters by double I. Clear? You want to see more examples with it? So let's understand doing it for values. Now, while doing it for values, you need to understand that if you are replacing something in values, it gets automatically converted to text. So suppose I'll give you an example. So I'll say replace, I'll select 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and I'll say replace from position 2. I want to replace three numbers, comma, with 7, 8, 9. So I have to supply a string. The formula accepts a string. So I'll just show you. If I put it this way, it will work. So 2, 3, 4. The formula was from second characters, I want to replace three characters. So it was 1. So it was 2, 3, and 4. From second character, I said I needed three characters. So 2 is the second character. From here, I am replacing 3, 2, 3, 4. So there are three characters. So 7, 8, 9 is getting replaced with 2, 3, 4 is getting replaced with 7, 8, 9. Yeah, clear? So you need to be very clear when you're working with numbers or you're working with anything that has to be replaced. Clear? So just for your notes, this function returns text as the output. Yeah. If a number is desired, try using the value function in conjunction with this function. So we previously saw value. So you can get value to supersede replace so that it converts anything that has been returned by the replace function to value. Yes, we have seen this value function earlier, which you can refer to. Yeah, very simple. Let's move on to substitute now. So this time in replace we use numbers to substitute. So we have to specify the position from where we have to replace it. But in substitute, you do not have to give the position. You just need to give the character that you want to replace, and it will automatically replace it in the entire string or the characters that are available. Let's do something with it. So I'll say is equal to search. Let me write the formula once again. It's equal to search. Sorry, substitute. It is again same as replace, but it gives you more variety. So text to search. Suppose I want to search OGL. Yes. So OGL in Google. Yeah. Search for text to search. Okay. Substitute. Text to search is Google. Search for OGL. Okay. Now I'm putting it right. I'm searching for OGL. Yeah. What do you want to replace with? I want to replace it with XYZ. Yeah. Now the last one, occurrence. How many occurrence you want to change? We'll check it afterwards because it is optional. So OGL will be replaced by XYZ any number of times it occurs in a particular string. Yeah. So suppose I want to do this. Yeah. Here you can see OGL has been replaced by XYZ. Now, if I use the same formula for this A11, the values in A11, the one which is marked in yellow. Yeah. So if I try to use the same formula for B11, here you'll see it has replaced all the values of OGL in this string which is marked in yellow. Now, this is where the optional parameter comes into picture. Yeah. How many occurrence you want to replace? Suppose I want to replace only the first occurrence. So let me put it then put one as the only occurrence. Now you will find the first occurrence of Google has been replaced by XYZ. Yeah. Whereas other occurrence of OGL are kept intact. Yes. Let replace by second. You'll find the first occurrence of OGL is intact and the second occurrence of OGL has been replaced by XYZ. Yeah. So the optional parameter controls which occurrence of this character in the string can be substituted with the new string. Yeah. If you do not put this occurrence, it will replace all the occurrence of the characters. Yeah. So all OGL has been replaced by XYZ. And if I specify the occurrence, suppose by 3, it will only change that occurrence which is at third place. Yes. So substitute gives you more control as compared to replace. Replace will ask you the position, it will ask you the characters that you have to replace. So everything, like both the formulas have their own use depending on the scenarios that you come across. Yes. In substitute, again, you need to note that can be used to replace one or all instances of a string within a text search. It cannot be used to replace multiple, but not all instances within a single cell. Yeah. This function returns text as an output. Yeah. If a number is desired, try using value again. It's the same thing that we did for replace. So this substitute again, if I try to use a number and try to replace something in it, so I say substitute. Yeah, I'll select 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, which is available in F1. I'll say search for 23 within the text and replace it with 99. Yeah, and I'll close the brackets. Yeah, it has replaced it. Yeah, I do not need, didn't even need to specify which position and where it has to be starting from. Yeah, so these are some of the advanced function, and you can use it in combination with the any of the above function that we have learned earlier to get more complicated outputs out of this function. Yeah. So these are very important functions that you need to understand when you are doing some great data analysis and you want to have a combination of formulas to be used to change your text. Yeah. I hope you like this formulas and you'll use it for your future data analysis. Thank you so much.